So the purpose of our Fireplace chat today is to talk about how COVID-19 is making social media actually a happy place.
Yeah,
for once.
It's actually giving it a better rep than it's had for like the last couple, ironically, which seems crazy, but it has.
Right, as soon as it was teetering on the edge of like, this is just a distraction and a waste of time, and it's making people more vain, or it's making people more selfish.
Or meaner.
And it just takes something super unfortunate to happen to kind of flip the script and allow people to show like a better light of this channel.
Yeah, well, when you can't like socialize like you normally do, and most people are social creatures, whether they're like extroverted socially or introverted socially, like you're going to miss that, especially if you're practicing social distancing and you're like by yourself. The only place you can go to is your social media and like flip through the news feed and like see what other people are doing and get updates on, like the CDC has an Instagram,
right,
and they're posting updates on what's going on, and you can see what all your friends are doing and how they're dealing with like their self-quarantine and like the businesses that you like,
especially like Facebook Live and Instagram
Live,
there's
any
sort
so
of
many
video content.
Like, could you imagine this happening like 30 years ago when none of this technology existed? Like you couldn't just FaceTime your parents or like live stream what you're doing. It would be so much harder to get through this. It'd be crazy.
And especially as a business owner, like if this happened in a world where social media didn't exist, like some dystopian world, you would have literally no way to maintain a relationship with your customer base.
No, like if your business,
except calling them, you know, which is fine, but
if your business was like shut down without this kind of outlet, you would literally be completely shut down. Like you'd have no way, unless, like you said, you're sitting there like calling up your customers, like, remember me? But you don't have to do that anymore. So there's really no reason to stop doing it.
And it goes the same the other way around. Like if your business isn't shut down because of something like this, before this channel was available, a lot of people might just go straight to assuming and thinking if everything's shut down, then of course this store is, or of course this.
People already think that when you like don't post enough on your open business pages without a worldwide virus going around. Do you know what I mean? Like they think if you're not active, like okay, you're not open.
You
so especially during a time of crisis, if you are open, you need to be letting people know, hey, we're open, we're here for you, this is what we have, this is what we're gonna help you with, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
It's also a space for you to socialize with your customers at a time where everyone wants to feel like they're being looked out for, or that someone's checking in with them. You know, there's a lot of people that have a strong relationship with these stores online in the first place, where it is already more of a community channel for them, and they care about the teams that they work with, and they care about the business owners. This is like the first place they would go to for a status update.
Especially if you're like a local business owner. If you're right now out of business, like you can't afford to pay your employees, like the first thing you would probably turn off is the money you're spending on marketing your business. So it doesn't seem like it makes sense. But if you think about it a little bit deeper, like now's the time to ramp things up. Because like especially local businesses that do this right, you're going to have customers for life after this. That you've never had before, because you were all over the channel, adding value, talking about how you're taking care of your employees, like all that stuff. People are going to buy into that.
100%. Like screen time is at an all-time high right now. It's crazy because like
I was looking at some of the data from Facebook and Instagram.
It's wild. Like if you're not binge watching Love Is Blind on Netflix, which I did before this, whole thing happened, then you're gonna be on your phone. You're gonna be on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and TikTok and like whatever other apps there are, because you're looking for either more information about what's going on, or you're looking for the opposite and you literally want to be completely distracted. You want to unplug and you want to not think about what's going on right now.
100%.
Well, it's affecting more than just small businesses. It's affecting businesses at a large scale. It's affecting in-house teachers. It's affecting caregivers, parents,
people that still have to work remote, that have their toddlers home and kids home all day. Like, there's so many people out there that need local businesses to support them digitally right now. You know what I mean? Like if I'm a mom and I'm work all day, and I usually put my kids in daycare at school, and like my thing to keep myself de-stressed is my monthly massage, and now I can't go get my monthly massage because it's closed down. Like that massage place needs to offer them something that they can do at home and like escape for 15 minutes. Like lock yourself in a closet and give yourself like this, massage or whatever on your shoulders.
Well, also on the other side of that is like, oh my God, now my kids are home. Like not that that's terrible, but like if you're normally used to having 6 hours of your day where your children aren't there and now they're there all the time and they're not in school and they're not getting that normal like brain stimulus and like socialization that they normally get when they're at school, this is like a great time for people that are like in the tutoring business to start doing video lessons or doing Skype lessons or whatever it is with their students. Like we have a friend who's a music teacher and she normally goes to these people's homes and teaches their children in there, but since this has happened she's gone completely digital. So she does all of her lessons over Skype, or she pre-records them, and now she's getting more people, actually more clients asking for her services because it's so easy and because they need something to give their kids to do.
She's also noticing a lot more advantages just by like being forced into experimenting with something like this. She realizes now she can film her lessons live and provide them with the full course.
She used to drive. She only used to go to like 5 houses a day because that's all the time she had.
Yeah, so now she can fit. Like if you are like, say you are like a tutoring company and you start trying out like, okay, I'm going to do video lessons or Skype lessons. That's now when this whole thing is subsided. That's a whole other channel for your business. You start charging for online lessons because you built up that customer base while this was happening.
You can film them as they're going on live too and send the file to your student afterwards so that they can have a refresher on it and basically have they get to use that lesson forever.
Or do like something over Facebook Live or Instagram Live and let people know like, hey, at 1 p.m. today we're going to be going live and we're going to be going over like this math lesson for these kinds of students, and then people have a place to tune in.
I love that. Right. I think this is gonna push local business owners in a place where they don't feel super comfortable with if they're not comfortable digitally. I think it's going to force them to be more digitally focused, which is actually going to benefit their business. I know it sounds so backwards, and this is like this only silver lining I could really think of right now is like it's actually going to benefit their business once the COVID-19 thing is over, because now, like you guys said, they're going to have this whole new channel, they're going to have this whole new outlook on digital, and they're going to have this whole new customer base that they didn't even know that they could grab from something like social media.
It's their chance to show how in tune with their communities they are too, and they can show support for the people that are affected that maybe they can't help with a service in store just by providing them with something to distract themselves. Or everyone's tuning in to social media now for a distraction and for information, and if you don't have all the information, you still have the opportunity to provide them with a tutorial on how to apply a face mask or an exercise they can do at home to keep their heart rate up, which is going to help their endorphins and help them feel more positive. There's an endless amount of new content that can be created just purely out of this situation.
Well, I think what a lot of people are probably worried about is like, well, I don't think that my business fits like that format. Like I'm a retail store. I can't sell them my product.
E-commerce.
Yeah, exactly. Like what are they supposed to do in that situation? Like how do they leverage this channel in a way that like is effective for them and effective for their customers?
I think you got to think long term.
Yeah.
I think it's like, especially if you don't have an e-commerce, if you don't have a way to continue making money, if your actual brick and mortar business is shut down right now, like it's a super scary place. But I think if you can get through it and build deep relationships with your clients, like on social media, then like we've been talking about, like it's going to benefit you a lot.
They're going to stick
around. I think too, like if you're like an experiential, I don't know if
retailer,
that's a word. Retailer, where people are coming to you, like, they may have other choices, but they're coming to you
like
because,
a high touch.
You give such a great experience being there that you choose that over anything else. Is like trying to recreate that in a digital way. So like Chipotle, for example, is doing like the Chipotle hangouts where they're getting like celebrities that are eating Chipotle to basically like live stream on Zoom so people can interact with them while they're eating, which is really cool. But like you could offer a different version of that for your customers. Like if you're in like the pet space, like you could offer Zoom hangouts with people that are working from home and their pets. And it's like, if you're used to bringing your pet into this store every day and like this person loves your pet and they always treat them super well, like do a little like Zoom hangout so like everyone can still get the feel of like, oh, I'm with all the people that know me and know my pet, and like have that like these guys, like they're doing right now. But
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like just create connection in a different way.
Yeah.
I think, something that we do at Rallio and we talk about all the time, but like not something we talk about a lot with our clients, which I think we should share, is like we live in a world where it's like if someone has an idea, especially like if an adult in the workplace has an idea, someone, especially like above them, always says like, no, we can't do that because this.
Yeah.
And someone's like, yeah, also we can't do that because of that. Like, and you have a bunch of excuses of why an idea is not going to work.
And it immediately crushes you, and you're like, okay, I'm not going to give ideas anymore.
Yeah, you're like, well, even if it was a dumb idea,
yeah.
like, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
So I think if you're a business owner right now, something that would be really effective is if you still have team members by your side or a business partner, or even your family, like, instead of coming up with ideas and having people say no because to you, come up with ideas and just say yes and to like everything.
Yeah.
Like, yes, and we can do a Zoom meeting and do a hangout. Yes, and we can do this. And just like, it doesn't matter what can actually be done, operationally, but just have fun with that experiment and see what you come up with,
Yeah. I saw something that I thought was cool and also like kind of funny and tongue-in-cheek yesterday on Instagram. It was a local gym, and they're closed obviously because of everything that's going on. They've been mandated to close, but their trainers have been filming like at-home workout videos and then either posting them or like live streaming them so that you can still do a workout from your home with like limited equipment. Obviously not everyone has like a state-of-the-art gym in their home, but I saw one girl who obviously had stockpiled some water bottles. She had like a bunch of crates, and she was actually using the water bottles, like a case of them, as like when she was squatting, like it was like a medicine ball or like a big like dumbbell. Like it was really cool, and it's smart. It was like, oh, I have that, like I could do that, and it would be super easy. And I may not be in the gym with them doing this there, but like I can do this from the comfort of my own home. But like I didn't know that I could do that until this brand and this company showed me.
Right.
And it's a trainer I love, and it's a trainer I see every week in her Zumba class or whatever. Like, I want to see that person online still.
If
every
anything,
single week.
it's like
that's
more,
gonna keep me safe.
If anything, it's more personal than going to the gym because like they're in your home now. Which I think is kind of cool.
Well, and it just shows the passion that they have for their job too.
Like,
if you see someone taking their time where they can't do it at work and they're probably not even getting paid to do it at home, and they have enough passion and drive to just take initiative and serve the people who are going to tune into this, those people that watch that live stream and see value in what they're doing, they're going to come in the second they're open and go, I want them as my trainer. Because I can tell they love this and they're doing this because they know it's helping
I
people.
found that trainer not because I used to go to the gym and then this whole COVID-19 thing happened, so I kept in touch. I actually found that trainer at a gym I didn't even know existed down the street through social media while I was scrolling.
Because my friend tagged me in it. Or like my friend commented on it.
Like I think that's what people are missing, and I think that's what we should be focusing on as business owners.
I think there's just like so much opportunity to like last night I did a face mask, which I never do because I usually just like don't have the time, like I'm busy doing other stuff and I just want to get into bed. But I was like, oh my god, I'm working from home, I can't leave to go anywhere. Like, I want to do this face mask. And it was so nice, and it made me feel so much better, like after having a long day and like being inside and like sitting in one place for most of the day, like taking a hot shower and putting on a face mask and like doing a little like self-care felt really, really good. And I think that's a huge opportunity too, to
if you're a wellness brand.
If you're a wellness brand, to be able to tell people like, hey, these 3 things you already have in your fridge right now because you 100% bought them in preparation for this whole thing. Like, you can also use those to make like a really, really good face mask and then like walk them through step by step in like video form, like how to do it.
I think that's nice and all when like a corporate brand does that, but if your esthetician that you go to every month for your facial is on Facebook filming what you should do, like, oh my gosh, I love her. Like, I still get to see her, and she's still like, because I trust her with my skin normally.
So I trust her here too.
And I'm interested in what she has to say. But if it's just a corporate content thing, you're gonna be like, scroll. It's just another face mask video.
Like, I want it to feel like real and really personal. So I
that's
want
the
it
whole
to
point
come
of
from
social
a
media.
person I know. Exactly.
It's like these musicians and DJs that have these festivals or full summer tours canceled. Not even postponed, just canceled.
I don't get to see Elton John.
I don't get to go see this musician that I love and that I'm a true fan of. But I know that if the record label released a statement saying, hey, we're so sorry, this tour is canceled, you're getting a refund, stay tuned for future dates that'll come up. Instead, it's these musicians and these DJs individually that are going, we don't care if we're not getting paid for this. We don't care if we can't perform to you live. Here's a live stream. You can tune in one-on-one and just watch me play a guitar or watch me do a full DJ set. Crank the volume, have a solo dance party in your room, and they're gating fans for life for doing that.
Yeah.
It's the people that maybe couldn't afford to go see them in the first
And
place.
it means so much more that it's coming from them, because like you're not going to see the record company, like you're going to see the musician.
Yeah.
So when the musician delivers that message, it's just like the same as like when your massage therapist or like your esthetician or like your groomer or your trainer like has that message personally for you. It means so much more.
Yeah, than just a big national company.
Because that's just like blanket statement. Like,
well, I think Americans right now, I mean, I'll speak for myself. Like, I'm super concerned about, you know, all the servers and the bartenders and all those people out there. Like, what are they doing to be able to survive this? And I think if us as like being in a local community is probably more important than ever right now to like support each other. And I think consumers at the local level really care about small business owners.
like
franchisees are small business owners.
Like if you see one person every day, not every day, but like once a week, every single week for like a couple months or a couple years, that person is now
the part of your life.
A part of your life, exactly. And you want to know that they're okay and that they're being taken care of.
Have their personal cell phone number.
But they know what sandwich you order every single time.
You get a
deli. They know how you like it cut.
And you're like,
it's the usual. I'm one of those guys now.
You don't even know their name, but you like care about them.
And I think all three of us have been in that position in the service industry before, where you actually make a connection with those customers, and then you have that moment when you're outside of work. And you see them, and it's like walking to a buddy.
Just like that.
That's my hot chocolate.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it's a special connection that you make, and that connection doesn't have to just exist in the brick and mortar. It can exist in an online space, too.
Yeah.
100%.
If anything, it's easier because you don't have to like actually look at somebody. You don't have to leave.
I don't have to
go
put socks on.
Yeah. I mean, Bruce is starting to get real stinky. And I do not groom this dog myself. It would take me like 8 hours.
I cannot imagine grooming that
I don't think he could even fit in my shower.
Probably not.
And I mean, if my local groomer, I just go to someone right down the street from me, and if they like were able to post a video, because the groomer's great. Like kicks butt. He gets his hair done more than I do. And if the groomer like gave me some pointers,
I just have to say I feel really left out right now because I don't have a dog. Can I have this pillow? Because that's
we modeled it after Bruce.
Okay, great. Continue.
If I could have some like tips from my groomer who grooms my dog on like how to keep Bruce less stinky right now, like I would probably give it.
Kind of the way she does it.
Yeah,
that would be so cool. There's so much opportunity for stuff like that.
And
people need it now more than ever.
It's really hard to see through though when you're in a bad financial situation, when you have to lay employees off. Like that's really hard to take. But I think if you're a business owner, I think what Rallio is trying to encourage people to do, like human to human, is just like challenge yourself to have that creative space to come up with a marketing solution, so that don't quit. Don't stop playing music just because you're petting your beard with the dog's ear.
You were saying?
Like don't stop playing music just because your concert got shut down. Like you can still create fans.
A way.
Not in necessarily a way that's going to make you a ton of money right now, but it's going to make you money in the long term.
Which
There's
is
still value to be sought.
Which is better too. Like you want longevity with everything that you do, and now's the time to try something you haven't done before. If social media is completely new to you and you don't ever use it,
this is a perfect time.
You're not doing anything else. Now's the perfect time to start. You know, you can make something really, really cool out of it.
Yeah, and I think we should end this all by saying like, if you're a business owner out there and you need help, it doesn't matter whether you're a Rallio client or a Rallio franchise or not, like we're here for you just like as humans, and we will make time for you to have that creative space if you don't have someone you can have that conversation with.
We all have friends and family that are business owners that are deeply affected by this too. So we're like, if we're in a position to help, that's all we've got. We've got to do it. We've got to keep everyone afloat.
100%.
Trust these 3 people
and these 2
dogs.
And our whole team.
And all those other people.
There's plenty of them.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
Hope
you like dogs. Hope you like what we have to say.
I hope you all like cocoa. So go have some.
Stay positive out there.